Hey everyone, Rarity Dash here, and it is finally time. My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Season 6 is here. I say it's finally time, but we didn't really have to wait that long this time, did we? I mean, between Season 4 and Season 5, we had to wait like the better part of a year, but here, it ended in November, and now in March already, we have new episodes, so, yeah. Not a very long wait, and for me, it went by in a flash. And that's probably for the best that it wasn't as long a wait as usual, because people do seem to be a little less enthusiastic these days, a little less into it, a little less invested, and I couldn't really tell you why, since for me, this series is better than it has been ever. Season 5 was the best season of the show so far to me, by a lot. And I really wanted to make a video going into why I thought that, why I really loved the season and everything like that, but it never materialized because of all kinds of stupid things like copyright strikes and whatnot. And now Season 6 has started, so it's probably not going to come at all, which is kind of a shame. But yeah, Season 5 was great to me. I really loved so many things about it, from how it used its background elements and characters to how to the sense of continuity it managed, and how it had callbacks that actually seemed relevant and like they built upon what came before. And also, I really loved Starlight Glimmer. Both of her episodes, the premiere and the finale, were just exceptional to me. Easily my two favorite two-parters the show has ever had. And just two of the very best episodes of Season 5. And I say that as someone who doesn't usually rank the two-parters as the best episodes of a season. I mean, even with Twilight's Kingdom, I like the episode, I think it's really great, but I wouldn't say it's one of the very best episodes of Season 4. Though for Season 5, I would say the premiere and finale are. With just a few episodes like Rarity Investigates and Crusaders of the Lost Mark maybe ranking above them, for me at least. And considering that, I'm very eager to see how we approach a two-part episode after those two episodes. How we have, maybe, if there is a villain, how we have a post-Starlight Glimmer villain. Which brings us to the episodes today, which are titled The Crystalling. And that is a very interesting title already. I mean, with that title, it makes me think of like a horror movie, like The Shining or The Haunting. That's what that sort of title reminds me of. And yeah, as much as the grimdark people want me to, I don't really associate My Little Pony with horror. And I don't really think we're actually going to be going in a horror direction with this, though maybe we will to some extent. The show has surprised me before, so yeah, it is possible. And I did see on Twitter that this was apparently written by Josh Haber, so yeah, he's definitely done somewhat dark things on the show before. I mean, the cutie remark, the whole somber thing, that was pretty crazy. So maybe there will be some relatively kid-friendly horror elements thrown in there. Don't know. But yeah, I do think Haber is a good choice here. I like that he's getting the serious writing jobs. I've been a fan of his writing since he joined the team in Season 4. And the cutie remark was great. I liked Friendship Games too, and I'm eager to see what he does with this one. What else? Oh, yeah. Flurry Heart. Yeah, I've already been spoiled on Flurry Heart. I've seen her face. I've heard her name, obviously. Sorry about that. It wasn't even anyone in the comments or anything. It was Twitter and me just clicking links that I shouldn't have. I haven't seen any video of her, just still images and stuff like that. But I do know what she looks like and know what she's called. And yeah, that's kind of a shame. Though I don't think it's that big a spoiler, since it is just a character design and name. I already knew the character was coming since last season, and I would have suspected already that she was going to show up sometime here in Season 6. So, yeah, not that big a deal as I see it. And, oh yeah, so, yeah, people might remember from my reaction to the one where Pinky knows that I wasn't really wanting to see the character be an alicorn. I think even then, at the time, I knew that deep down it was inevitable. I mean, really, there was no universe where Hasbro wasn't going to make that baby an alicorn, since baby alicorn, there's just merchandise written all over that, and yeah, it was going to happen, and I was foolish to think that it wouldn't. It does complicate alicorn lore and all that and whatever, but I'm just hoping I like the character, that she's cute and fun and not obnoxious. And if that is the case, then this should be fine. Anyway, I don't think there's a whole lot else to say, so yeah. The Crystalling, Parts 1 and 2, Episodes 1 and 2 of Season 6 will begin now. Okay. And here we go. Oh, and we're starting with Starlight.
Okay.
Cool.
Library.
I'm interested to see what they do with her this season.
Where did they put the library?
Hopefully she gets some decent character development. I see she has a new character design somewhat, new hairstyle and everything.
This castle looked a lot smaller from the outside.
And she sounds a bit different, too.
Morning, Starlight.
Whoops! Sorry, Spike. I guess I'm still trying to find my way around. You don't happen to know where the library is, do you?
Next door on the left.
Oh, thanks. Acceptance.
Probably just a difference in vocal
Altruism?
delivery.
Definitely.
Because
Starlight, good morning. Come in.
the
Sorry I'm
character is
late.
different now.
I got a little turned around. I still can't believe you're letting me stay here as your pupil after everything I did.
Well, I'm not one to dwell on the past, and neither should you. The castle is your home now, and as far as being my pupil goes, I was just trying to figure out what your first friendship lesson should be.
Oh, well, it looks like you're really narrowing it down.
Oh, these are just the A's. After this, I'll move on to the B's.
Of course, Twilight. Yeah. Yeah, I'd be scared too there. And theme, is it going to be any different? Probably not. Some things never change. Well, we should see at least cutie marks and whatnot.
Until you are shared its magic with me. Big adventure, tons of fun. A beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness. It's an easy
I forget where the CMC even... Oh yeah, there they are, yeah. Okay, so just a... And Starlight's in the picture. Cool, okay. So there are a few changes, little ones.
Now back to Discovery Family.
And, okay, we got a little bit of the Discovery Family bumper in there.
I know I'm just learning about friendship, but I didn't think there were this many lessons for anything.
And Haber is also the
How do we
story
choose?
editor.
Maybe I should pare things
Cool.
down a bit before we go through them. Why don't you join the others in the throne room? They're planning our trip to the Crystal Empire when Shining Armor and Princess Cadence have their baby.
Throne room. Got it. Which way is the throne room?
Well, I think we should leave ASAP. I don't want to miss the crystalling. But
Okay.
shouldn't we wait for the invitation?
What is the crystal?
Frankly, I'm not exactly clear on all the customs and traditions of the Crystal Empire, especially when it comes to a crystalling.
What's a crystalling?
Good question.
Well, that's just it, darling. Princess Cadence and Shining Armor's baby is due any day, and we're still not sure. The Crystal Empire was gone for 1,000 years. A lot of their customs are a bit murky.
We know it's got something to do with the new baby.
And a party! And the Crystal Heart. And a party! And some kind of cool energy.
Oh, is it going to be like the end of the Season 3 premiere? Where they all become
It's
crystal?
not hard to understand. Most things in the Crystal Empire aren't. Like how I'm a big hero there, for
Yeah.
example. Plus, I've had to help Twilight do a lot of research on crystallings. Whenever a baby is born in the Crystal Empire, the parents bring it before the Crystal Heart. They get the purest shard
That's
of
a
crystal
pretty
they can
cool
find, then pick up
art
the
there.
starter to present the baby to every pony who comes. Then they all share the light and joy they feel, feeding it into the crystal that joins with the heart and increases its power.
Okay.
And this is going to be a royal crystalling, so pretty much the whole empire will show up. That hasn't happened in a millennia.
What do you mean it increases the Crystal Heart's power?
The energy it uses to protect the Crystal Empire, I guess.
Protect it from what?
I didn't help Twilight with that part.
can I ask you something about the Crystal Empire?
Huh, funny you should mention it, because I just narrowed your first friendship lesson down to 3 options, and one of them is in the Crystal Empire.
Really?
I found out that's where the first pony you ever cared about lives.
Sunburst?
Oh,
Of
okay.
course, that's just one idea.
We're already going
Also,
there.
the Griffin's Stone. Making friends with a griffin is a challenge all by itself. Or we can tag along.
Already confronting the sunburst issue.
Figure out why they're special. Starlight? Is something wrong?
And
What?
they're
Oh,
playing up her
no.
trauma there. That's
Those
good.
all sound great.
I know. I guess you were right. It is going to be hard to choose one.
Yeah.
I like that. Showing that it still is getting to her. That
I am never gonna find my way around this place.
Gee, Starlight, what's wrong?
I don't know, Spike. Twilight's figuring out what my first friendship lesson is, and I guess I'm not exactly thrilled with the options. Well, with one of them.
Which one?
Reuniting me with my first friend.
What's so terrible about that?
When we were fools,
Okay.
Sunburst knew
More of
everything
the
there
past.
was to know about magic. He always knew just what to do. And he was always there to help me. I guess it's not surprising that Sunburst got his cutie mark in magic and went off to Princess Celestia's school. But when he left...
You blamed cutie marks and stripped a whole village of theirs, and when Twilight and the others stopped you, you went back in time and almost destroyed Equestria.
Not really stuff I'm super eager to tell Sunburst about. I mean, he's probably some big, important wizard now, and I can't even find my way around Twilight's castle.
Well, if Sunburst is that
You're
good at
pretty
magic,
powerful,
maybe
though,
he'd appreciate
Starlight.
your,
You're
exploits. You should talk to Twilight about it. I'm sure she'd want to hear what you have to say.
I know, but I don't want her to think I'm not ready to learn, or that I'm not grateful for everything she's doing.
Spike, come quick!
okay.
It's a crystalling invitation.
Shining Armor's a father. I'm an aunt.
Aw.
Well, this settles it. Since we're going to the Crystal Empire, your first friendship lesson is going to be... reuniting with Sunburst!
Great!
And again with this.
Now back to Discovery Family.
Kind of odd that someone would leave that in, but not a big thing.
Applejack, what is that?
Oh, just a little something for
Yeah.
youngin'.
Okay.
Genuine
That's
sweet
nice.
Apple Acres apple trees. We make them for all the apples, and any pony related to Twilight is practically family.
Aw.
Yeah, it's okay. But it's no Cloudsdale Mobile. Bam!
They all brought gifts, didn't they? Good job, Pinky.
Well, mobile is real nice, as long as you have something to lay in so you can look at it.
And a fetching blanket to keep you warm.
Of course.
I'm sure Shining Armor and Princess Cadence will love all our gifts. But I think they're more happy we'll be attending the baby's crystaling. I can't wait to see all that light love make the Crystal Heart even more sparkly and shiny! Actually, Pinky, the Crystal Heart is an ancient and powerful relic. Without its magic, the Crystal Empire would be lost to the frozen north.
Wow, this crystalling sounds pretty important. I'd understand if you wanted to, wait to do a different friendship lesson when we get back.
Are you kidding? This trip is perfect. Not only do I get to see the baby and take part in the ceremony that helps maintain the magic of the Crystal Empire, but I'm starting my new pupil off with the most amazing friendship lesson ever. I can't wait.
Oh, Twilight.
Right.
So oblivious.
Me neither. Actually, Twilight, I am a little worried about meeting Sunburst.
Oh, trust me. I know what it's like to see old friends, but I'll be right there to help things along. I've broken the whole lesson down into a few easy steps to ensure this reunion goes off without a hitch. Step 1, head to Sunburst's house and get you two started on the right hoof. Step 2, get to the castle with enough time to visit the baby.
Okay, and they're shining.
Armor!
Twilight!
Looking a little rough there.
I didn't know you were meeting us.
Of course I am. It's me, right here. Here I am. Why wouldn't I come meet my sister? Though we have met before.
Are you all right?
Never better. Being a father is amazing and wonderful and amazing.
Yeah,
and
you
confusing
need to
and
get some
amazing,
rest there.
But surprising, too, you know? I mean, not that you'd know. You would know, I know. You know? Sorry. I haven't really slept since Cadence had the baby. Come to think of it, she hasn't either. It sure would be great to get a break.
Oh, of course. I don't know what I was thinking. You two probably need all kinds of help. I'm sorry, Starlight, but I guess combining your first lesson with this visit wasn't such a good idea.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. You're an aunt now. That's way more important than some friendship lesson.
I just wish there was a way to do both.
Good job trying to get out of it there,
Maybe
Starlight.
there is. You've already done the work for Starlight's lesson with this list. All we have to do is follow it.
Spike, you're a genius. Genius. Then it's settled. Shining Armor and I will head straight to the castle, and you two can head straight to Sunburst's.
Aye, aye, princess.
Starlight and Spike.
All right, big brother. Let's go see this amazing baby pony.
Of course.
But I'm sure Twilight's got everything covered.
Everything except how I'd rather do absolutely anything else.
Well, I bet she's taken that into account, too. It's all part of the lesson. Trust the lesson.
Right. Hey, is that you?
Oh, yep, it sure is. Now, according to the list, Sunburst's house is...
Why is there a statue of you in the Crystal Empire? Because Spike the Brave and Glorious saved all of us from King Sombra.
And then again during the equestrian
Huh, the
games.
crystal ponies
Really?
don't look so crystally today. Is that because it's just before
when
a
are you gonna tell me
crystalling?
about this?
Nah, it's no big deal.
Must be.
It most certainly is!
That's it. We're not going anywhere until I get the whole story.
Good job, Starlight.
I should probably tell you, seeing the baby might be a bit of a shock.
Come on, baby.
Yeah,
I've made
speaking
babies
for the
before.
fandom there, huh?
I expect meeting this one will be any different.
Oh, and Celestia and Luna there. That's cool. Good to see them. Those wings.
Of course, I could be wrong.
Those huge, huge wings.
Discovery Family will be right back. Back to Discovery Family.
The baby is an alicorn?
Huh, yeah.
that way.
Yeah.
But I thought alicorn wings had to be earned by accomplishing some great
We all did, Rarity.
worthy deed.
Yeah, how can you just be born with them? The birth of an alicorn is something Equestria has never seen.
It's beyond
Okay.
your understanding. That's not very reassuring.
Yeah, it really isn't.
Alicorn and Pegasus, so she could be a super strong flyer and have crazy baby magic. Well, I know all about super strong flying. And I can help keep tabs on her magic.
Okay, yeah, that was something.
It appears her magic is more powerful than that of a newborn unicorn.
The crowds have already started.
Just a little.
This crystalline is gonna be some party.
Do you think we should call it off?
We've all faced a lot worse than baby magic. I can't imagine canceling such a beautiful and important ceremony over something so potentially adorable. Yeah, of course. Come on.
In light of the little one's abilities, this crystalling might be more important than ever. Perhaps you should address your subjects and remind them of that.
Aww.
Shining armor, do you have everything you need for the ceremony?
Huh? Oh no! I still have to interview the honor guards, choose the purity crystal, and make a
Wow.
All right, take it easy. Pinky can stay here with me and keep an eye on the baby.
And we'll all help you with everything else.
baby.
That is if you can stay awake long enough to tell us how.
And that's how we found the Crystal Heart, defeated King Sombra, and saved the Empire.
Tell them what about the equestrian games?
Well, as much as I love reliving my heroic deeds, Starlight and I have an important lesson to do by order of the Princess of Friendship.
Oh?
Aw, come on, Spike. I want to hear about the games too.
I know you're nervous about seeing Sunburst, but it says right in step 3 to, deal with your fears by facing them, not by putting it off.
Let's go get this over with.
Okay, this should be interesting.
Wait!
What?
Knocking on the door isn't the next thing on the list.
Seriously?
I know Twilight
Twilight
can
and her
be
lists, yeah.
but this is your first lesson as her pupil, and it's important that we do it right.
Fine. What's the next thing on the list?
Before they see each other, make sure to highlight the importance of the meeting.
I'm pretty sure we can skip that.
I don't know. I mean, if we skip it, the whole lesson could go south. And then you might end up taking a giant step backwards instead of forwards. Maybe you'll never be able to learn anything about friendship at all. It's almost like your whole future depends on this moment. Highlight the importance of the meeting. Check. I can't believe you wanted to skip that.
Sunburst?
Yes? What can I do for you?
It's me, Starlight. We used to be friends?
Of course! Starlight! My goodness, it's been a
He doesn't
long
remember
time.
it all, does he?
What have you been up to?
Pretty interesting design there with the little beard and
Well, some of this.
definitely
some
very
of that,
wizardly.
Different stuff. Right now, I'm sort of Twilight Sparkle's new pupil.
The Princess of Friendship?
Heard of her, huh?
That's actually kind of why I'm here. I mean, I know you're probably very busy.
What do you mean?
Well, I figured after magic school you'd go on to do important wizard work, but
Oh, no. Yes! Yes, that's me, yep.
Okay, so he's not a big deal.
Really busy with lots of, wizarding stuff. Right. Well, good to see you.
Huh. Maybe we should have skipped highlighting the importance of the meeting after all.
well, I guess that's that.
Starlight, come on! We have to at least explain what Twilight wants.
Dearest citizen, I am sure you are
Not
all
awkward at
just
all.
as thrilled and ready for this crystalling as myself and Shining Armor.
I'm not ready.
Easy. Just pick whoever looks the most like honor guard material.
Right. I'm
Good job.
sorry. Fatherhood is way more stressful than I ever thought.
I can only imagine.
Now,
I know choosing the Crystal of Purity is a very important decision. So, I have gone through the trouble of arranging them in order from incredibly pure to outrageously pure.
Good job, Rarity.
Rarity, don't they all sort of look the same? Oh, well, to the untrained
Just to
eye,
you,
perhaps.
Fluttershy, yeah.
What do you think, Shining Armor?
I don't know!
I hope Twilight and Pinkie are having better luck with the baby. Well, at least she's having fun. Pinkie, hold her still. I'm trying.
So, the Princess of Friendship wants you and I to be friends again?
I know. Weird, right?
Oh, I don't understand. Did something happen to you after I left for magic school?
What? No! I don't see what that has to do with anything. Why would
And
you
now
do
she's
that?
hiding it.
I mean, did something happen to you after you left for magic school?
What? No.
And he's hiding
Like you
something
said,
too,
I'm
of
a,
course.
Important wizard.
I'm sure there's something on Twilight's list that can help here.
Okay, I chose the honor guard, picked the purity crystal, and I know exactly who I want to be our crystaller. So, all we need is...
The baby?
We're here! She's a really strong flyer!
Okay. Aha!
I'm guessing that's gonna make it hard to do the crystalline.
It's worse than that. Without the heart, the Crystal Empire is about to be buried under a mountain of ice and snow.
Wow! Wasn't expecting that. Good job, Flurry Heart. Way to ruin everything. Okay, that was an interesting start. Pretty cool outro music here. Very different.
DHX.
And now, part 2.
I still can't believe you're letting me stay here as your pupil.
Shining Armor's a father. I'm an aunt. Your first friendship lesson is going to be reuniting with Sunburst.
Yes, that's me, yep. Important wizard.
The baby is an alicorn? So she could be a super strong flyer and have crazy baby magic! Without the heart, the Crystal Empire is about to be buried under a mountain of ice and snow. My little pony, my little pony.
My little pony.
I used to wonder what friendship could be. Little pony, until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure, tons of fun. A beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness, it's an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete. To have mine. Do you know you're all my
Very best friend.
So, not only can we not take part in a fabulous ancient ceremony, but we're also about to be frozen solid. Without the
Yeah,
Crystal Heart's
pretty
magical
much.
protection, the entire city's about to become a winter wasteland.
But what about when King Sombra ruled the Crystal Empire and the Crystal Heart was missing? The city wasn't covered in snow then.
The heart wasn't missing. It was still in the castle. King Sombra had just hidden it.
I'm afraid Twilight is correct, and the storm clouds are already forming.
I can totally fly up there and bust those puppies. No problem.
Looks like a little much there.
Dash. Those storm clouds are not like the ones you know.
This far north, the weather has a will of its own. And now it will only grow stronger, enveloping everything in its path.
Including the Crystal Empire.
And us along with it.
There's gotta be something.
I know Princess Twilight is keen on the two of us rekindling our friendship, but it's been so long. I don't see how anything on that list is going to help.
I know, right? It's not like there's some spell that would magically compel us to pick up where we left off.
Well, actually, there's several. Mist Main's Material Amity, Rockhoof's Rapport, Flash Prance's Fellowship. But I get the feeling the princess isn't looking for a spell.
Definitely not.
Got it! And if all else fails, ask them to share an embarrassing moment from their past. Maybe even something they regret.
I don't see how that would help.
Yeah, we should just get out of your mane. It's pretty obvious this isn't going how Twilight hoped, and I'm sure you have plenty of important work to do.
What? Oh, right, yes. No rest for the wizardly.
Come on, Spike.
So what are we gonna do about this here?
Restore the Crystal Heart.
Perhaps. But it isn't something that either of us know.
The library here at the castle
And of course,
is nearly
those
as
two
expensive as the one in
useless as
Canterlot.
always.
There's a good chance we can find something there.
Can you hold off the storm?
Yes, for a time, but even our magic will eventually succumb to the power of the frozen north.
We will do what we can, but you must hurry.
At least they're doing something. Go Celestia!
I don't know how long it will take to find the right spell, but you should probably tell the crowd outside to get somewhere warm.
And try not to mention the Crystal Heart. We don't want to start a panic.
Yes, ma'am. Come on, girls.
I'm gonna need all of your help. The Crystal Library is enormous.
You can count on us, Twilight.
That baby really likes Pinky.
Where'd you go?
This way!
Well, Spike, looks like my biggest fears came true. I wouldn't be surprised if Twilight decides to give up on me entirely.
It's not your fault. I'm the one who said all we needed was this list.
It's not the list, Spike, or you, or Twilight. I'm the one Sunburst doesn't want to be friends with.
I don't remember him saying he didn't want to be friends.
He didn't have to say it.
Well, Twilight obviously thinks you're worth being friends with, and I do too.
Aww.
Oh, thanks, Spike. At least I have two friends, even if one of them has dragon breath.
That's not dragon breath. It's freezing.
Oh, you're right. But I thought the Crystal Heart was supposed to keep the cold weather out.
It is, unless something's happened. Come on!
Took them a while to notice there.
Best idea to stay outside.
The snow should have been a
I camped out
giveaway.
all night for this spot. I'm not about to just give it up.
Still, when you think about it, the view is just as good a little further back, like inside your house.
The crystalling ceremony is one of our most sacred traditions.
They're not noticing the snow either.
The Crystal
That's
Heart, I plan to be as close to the action
a bit weird.
Honestly, I don't know if there's gonna be a crystalline. The truth is, the baby's an alicorn, and her magic's plumb crazy, so you might not want to be that close after all.
A baby alicorn? Wow, I can't wait to see that.
Oh, those little wings are probably so cute.
Not very little.
Right?
What is with that guy's mustache? That's crazy.
The crystalling isn't happening.
No crystalling, huh? Then why are they starting a fireworks show?
Yeah. I'm with you, Rainbow Dash.
Young
That's...
silly! Come back here!
Bridlebuck's boat chance, hay hoops and tournaments, mystic maps and mazes. Anything up there?
Not yet. I'm not even sure how these are organized.
Yeah.
Shining armor? I thought you were taking care of the baby.
I'm trying!
Gotcha!
Already. Aww.
What is going on? You want the long or the short version?
The short?
Baby's an alicorn and she accidentally destroyed the Crystal Heart, so Twilight and Cadence are looking for a spell to put it back together and save the Crystal Empire from turning into a giant wasteland of ice and snow. Oh.
That reaction.
What about this?
Yeah.
Daughter's Tome of Reliquary?
Looks like an important
I
book.
think this is it. Spell of Relic Reconstitution. I can't believe we found it.
It's a good thing, too. Without this, I don't know what we'd do.
Wow. Wow.
That spell was the only thing we found in the whole library that was even close to what we needed.
I'm so sorry, Twilight.
It's not your fault, Starlight. None of us were expecting any of this.
Do you think you can remember the spell?
I only read it through once. Well, if any pony can exactly remember something she read for the first time 2 minutes ago, it's you, Twilight. I'll try, but I'm not sure how long it'll take. Is quickly an option?
I'll help if I can, but we should evacuate the city just in case. You need to lead every pony to the train station before the tracks freeze over.
We will, but between you and Twilight, I'm sure you'll remember the spell.
I only hope this spell is the one we need.
Is there anything I can do?
I don't think so. I'm just sorry about your lesson.
Oh, that doesn't matter now. Sunburst and I don't have anything in common anyway. He's a big, important wizard, and I'm relearning everything I ever thought I knew. Sunburst? I don't recognize the name, but if he's an important wizard, you should bring him here. Maybe he'll know what to do if the spell fails.
Okay, and this is how it's going to become clear that he's really not a wizard. And those two are still at it. Cloud busting Celestia.
Sunburst! Haven't you looked outside?
Snow? That's not right. The Crystal Heart.
Is gone! The baby, Shining Armor and Cadence's baby, it's an alicorn. Really? And her magic is a little berserk, and well, I guess she destroyed the heart. But Twilight thinks she can fix it, and Princess Cadence thought you could help.
Me?
Of course! You're an important wizard in the Crystal Empire. It just makes sense.
Right. You know, I'd like to help. I really would. I just have so much, important wizard work to do around here.
Huh?
You can't stay here!
Did I mention this was a royal crystalling? When the crystal holds the young one aloft, all of the
Wow.
empire will share their joy and light, and the Crystal Heart will beat stronger than it ever has before.
It really is a moving ceremony.
I really don't think it's going to happen.
Come on! It's freezing out here! This is the Crystal Empire. We've seen snow before.
Not like this! We don't have time to argue. Princess Cadence has decided to evacuate the city.
But the crystalling...
I don't know if we'll ever have another crystalling again. The Crystal Heart is shattered.
It's not safe here.
That's what we've been trying.
Yeah, you should have just been upfront with it, I guess.
Sunburst, I know you're busy, but did you hear what I said?
No, I heard you. But like I said, when you're an important wizard, the work just piles up.
Sunburst!
Look, Starlight, I want to help, I do. But I can't. I wish I could.
What do you mean?
Fixing an ancient relic? I can't even come close to doing something like that.
But I thought you were an important wizard.
Well, you were wrong, okay? I'm not an important wizard. I'm not even a wizard at all.
And there it is. Poor guy.
I know it's hard for you to understand, but not all of us end up achieving greatness.
What? Why wouldn't I understand that?
Really? You're the protege of the Princess of Friendship. I don't think she picks just any pony for that.
Technically, she's more of a student than a protege.
Whatever. I'm sorry I'm not the big important wizard you were expecting.
Sunburst? I don't care if you're a wizard or not. I'm just surprised. You always knew so much about magic. I mean, look at all these books.
Yeah, well, reading about magic is one thing, but you don't know what it was like at magic school. To know so much and not be able to do any of it.
Well, you don't know what it was like to be left behind.
Oh.
You're so bitter that you steal the cutie marks from an entire village and then get defeated by Twilight and her friends. So you travel through time to get back, but they beat you again and teach you about friendship. But you're so terrified ponies will find out what you did that you can't make any friends.
Did you really travel through time?
See? I told you he'd be impressed.
I'm sorry we lost touch. Maybe if I had reached out, you could have helped me at magic school, and I could have helped you to...
Not become totally evil? Let's just say, I know what it's like to have something you're not exactly proud of.
You showed up thinking I was some big wizard. I'm sorry. I should have told you the truth.
It's fine. At least we worked it all out. I think Twilight would be proud of us.
Well, if you ever want to tell her about it, we should probably leave now.
I forgot to tell you, they're evacuating the city! You need to get to the train station. Unless you've got a spell here that will drive back the frozen north and fix the crystal heart so the baby can have her crystalling?
Crystalling? Of course!
Push them back, my sister!
Glad we get to see Celestia being kind of awesome there, firing laser beams and whatnot. That's kind of cool.
Just a little bit further, y'all. The station's just ahead.
We have to go back!
I know how to stop this!
I think that's everything?
It looks right to me, but there's only one way to find out.
And no.
The spell failed. I don't know what else to do.
An old student of mine believes he does.
He did go to your school.
The baby did this?
I tried putting it back together with...
The spell of relic reconstitution. That won't do it. The crystal heart's been around for millennia. Restoring a relic like this is magic way beyond one spell. You need to combine it with something else. Something unique to the relic itself. Something that strengthens it and provides it with power.
The crystalling!
Okay.
Combining that spell with the light and love of every pony gathered for the ceremony, together with Somnambula's weather abjuration to clear away the snow, and a little fledgling's forbearance for the parents. That should curb the little one's power fluctuations.
You must be Sunburst. Starlight said you were a powerful wizard.
Oh, I'm no wizard.
Huh? But he studied magic his whole life. You should see his house. And since no pony has any better ideas, what do we have to lose?
I had planned on asking Twilight to be our crystaller, but since it seems like she'll be busy...
I'd be honored.
Well, what are we waiting for?
So basically the solution is just to shoot it with lasers. Makes sense.
Citizens, may I present the newest member of the Crystal Empire?
She's beautiful.
Doesn't look like a lot of crystal ponies have turned out today. And there it is. And yeah, crystal. Get to see them crystals again. Aww.
Best crystalline ever! For a pony who isn't great at magic, you did pretty well.
Indeed. I'm glad to see you found a way to share.
Crystal
your
Celestia
unique
looks
Sunburst.
weird.
You may be more of a wizard than you think.
You would not believe the crazy weather that delayed our trip.
Oh, they actually have lines.
But it was all worth it to see this peaceful little angel. Aw, so sweet. Come to your grandmare.
Yeah.
Twilight's
Peaceful
parents
now,
finally
anyway.
get
I
lines.
suppose that spell really did the trick.
We have Sunburst to thank for that.
I hope he takes his role as Crystaller seriously. Something tells me the baby will need a pony like him to look to for magical advice.
Cadence, darling, aren't we gonna name the poor little dear, or are we gonna spend the entire visit just calling her the baby?
We were thinking Flurry Heart.
You know,
And
to
there it
remember the
is.
occasion.
Goodness, how could any pony forget? I think it's lovely.
Aww.
Well, I think you're the Crystal Empire's big, important wizard. Whether you like it or not.
Oh, I don't know if I'll have time for any wizarding. I'm a crystaller now. That's a big responsibility.
I can't think of any pony more qualified. Just promise you'll stay in touch?
Like I'd ever lose touch with my oldest friend.
Aww.
What's wrong, Twilight?
I don't know, Spike. I think I have a lot to learn about being a teacher.
What are you talking about? Your lesson went perfectly. Starlight and Sunburst got over their past and rekindled their friendship.
No thanks to me. I know a lot happened. I just wish I could have given my pupil the attention she deserves.
Well, I know she needed to be put on the right path, but giving her the space to make her own decisions worked pretty well. Isn't that how Celestia taught you?
You
Yeah,
know,
pretty
I
much.
never thought about it, but I guess it is.
Maybe you're a better teacher than you thought.
Okay. there it is. Well, yeah, I did enjoy that. I would say, though, that it's not one of my favorite two-parters, and it certainly doesn't live up to the standards set by the two-part episodes in Season 5. That said, it did have plenty of good moments, and I liked how the characters were written, and I thought they felt about right, and I think it did do a lot with its plot. There was a lot going on, though at the same time it kind of felt somehow lacking in substance, and I think a lot of that is because the stakes felt somewhat less from where they usually would be in an opener or ending episode, that because there wasn't a villain and it was just the baby accidentally destroys the heart, we gotta fix it, that just made it feel smaller, like the kind of problem that we deal with in a normal episode. And I mean, there was peril, I guess, because the Celestia and Luna had to destroy clouds, but really, it didn't feel as impressive as the other finale and premieres and big event episodes do. Really, yeah, Flurry Heart, she's cute, but I don't know, I'm kind of not sold just yet. The character, although I'm not really a fan of babies in general in shows. I mean, Baby Cakes is probably one of my least favorite episodes in the entire show, so yeah, this was always going to be a tough sell on me, and I'm glad they at least acknowledged that baby Alicorn, that's not something that happens. That's refreshing. That's after all the fears about how it would destroy Alicorn lore and whatnot, that's kind of nice that this is as frequent an occurrence to them as it is to us. Though, yeah, it still does make it seem just kind of weird, especially with those giant wings. What I did really like, though, is Starlight. I think they're really doing a good job with her. I think she's sympathetic, and I liked how they didn't ignore her trauma and have her immediately going forward. And I like how they actually showed she was affected by her past, and it was really troubling her. I think they did that well, and I really liked Sunburst. I think he was a good character, and I'd like to see him again. I think that was the better part of the episode. That was the better plot, the Sunburst and Starlight stuff. The baby stuff, it's where it kind of felt flat to me. It was just kind of there, and yeah. This really just wasn't my favorite episode, and I really hope that Season 6 gets better from here. Not to say it was terrible, because it really wasn't. It was perfectly enjoyable. I never was annoyed or irritated, really. And it did do some things really right, I think. The Sunburst and Starlight stuff, that was great, and there was some good humor there, and I liked how they portrayed Shining Armor there. That was great. He was funny in this episode, and we finally got lines from Twilight's parents, which was cool. And yeah, overall, I'm glad to see that Pony is back. I think this wasn't exactly the perfect way to start, but it was something, and it was not bad, and I'm holding out that this will be a great season still. Anyway, I hope you liked the commentary. Let me know if you did, and see you in the next one.